I think COVID has shown us that being able to isolate, being able to stay home when you're sick and contagious, to not infect others, benefits us all.
For years, the Manitoba Federation of Labour has been calling on the province for mandatory paid sick leave for all workers. But with COVID-19 restrictions coming to an end, the Federation is stressing this need now more than ever. Kevin Rebeck, president of the Manitoba Federation of Labour, says the federal government has paid sick days for their federally regulated employees, but that's less than 10% of the Manitoba workforce.
The other 90% are still left, with half of them having no paid sick days whatsoever. That has to change, and it will only change if government includes it in its employment standards and makes it clear it's a right for all workers to access paid sick days.
The Federation would like the Premier to begin the consultation process, but as of now, they have not heard any update about the government acting on this.
We're being told by our Premier that we need to learn to live with COVID, and learning to live with COVID absolutely must mean that workers know when they're sick and contagious, they can stay home and they don't have to worry about making ends meet because they have some ability to have some paid sick days.
Lately, the cost of living has been increasing, which is why Rebeck says workers are feeling a lot of pressure, especially those who live paycheck to paycheck.
In the interests of public health, to protect themselves, to protect their coworkers, to keep things productive, the ability to stay home and not fear a loss of income is just vital. And far too many low-income workers are the ones who have no paid sick days at all.
In a statement by the province, employees in Manitoba are currently entitled to public health emergency leave if they are under medical treatment related to COVID-19, providing care to a family member due to COVID, directed by an employer not to work, or is susceptible to COVID because of reasons supported by a health professional. Epidemiologist Cynthia Carr says through COVID, we learned the importance of workplace health and safety protocols.
There's a lot of risk involved with not having adequate health and safety standards and support for workers, and that absolutely should include paid time off. So certainly there needs to be some review of what their protections are and how we continue to support people and support that public health messaging of staying home when sick.
In Winnipeg, Breanna Marcelo, City News.